Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hello, Cappy here, fresh from a motorcycle ride. And yeah, I went like this. No motorcycle helmet, no. Actually, I think, yeah, check that out. Does that show? No. I came fresh out of the shower. I kind of see. Yeah, see? That's what happens. Came fresh out of the shower and then just like, whoosh, and now Donald Trump wish he has my hair. I just, I had a comment. We'll get to the thing later. I had a comment somewhere. I must have woken up. My hair was all frizzy. And I did this. The guy says, boy, I'd love to see the Donald do that. Not have the thing fall off. So anyway, yes, I do have nicer hair than the Don. Bruce Willis has nicer hair than the Don. But we're not here to talk about Don's hair. We are here because this is an asshole consulting request. And as always, if you, shit, I want the mouse, you have an asshole consulting request, you can go to assholeconsulting.com, send me your questions, send me your fucking money, and I will answer any question as long as I can legally. Oh shit, where did it go here? Oh god, it's all over. Hey Captain, longtime fan of yours. You did a video request from me in March titled Accounting or Supply Chain Management. At a point in my life where I was completely lost. Fast forward and now you've provided me with the utmost clarity, and certainly that has led me on a great path and a realistic vision to navigate through the decline. I'd appreciate another video request evaluating my short-term 2 to 3 year plan. Feel free to pour a martini for this one. I guess this is a long one. Before I want to let you know that I love your course. Bachelor Paddock. This is all kissing my ass, which is a very pretty one to kiss. Can't thank you enough for advice. Aaron Claire, you're awesome. You should be president. He didn't write that. And Jennifer Aniston should totally give you a blowjob. That is true. Here, finally, half the page fucking down. Jesus Christ, you literally said video request. Get to it. I recently turned 21 last month. Currently taking a year off from school, sitting at 75 credits after being admitted as a transfer student into the Rutgers Business School in Jersey. I plan on moving out to Colorado by August 2016. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to enjoy it. Fuck Jersey. Jesus fucking Christ. To work for a year to declare residency at 23 to receive in-state tuition, and finish up my bachelor's in accounting at an accredited community college an hour west of Denver. Well, that's probably on I-70. Hopefully not Boulder. Not that there's anything really wrong with. Well, there's a lot wrong, but you're still in Denver. I'm just thinking in, what are you, in Empire? I didn't remember a college up along that way. Because an hour west of Denver, you're into the mountains. For cheap, that satisfies the requirement to sit for the CPA if I choose to. After getting my transcripts evaluated, I'll be looking at roughly 3 or 4 more semesters to graduate. After working 3 jobs this summer and getting great experience in the variety of industries, I've settled into a full-time position as a sales consultant for Verizon, where I make between $2,500 to $4,000 per month after base pay and commission. So, okay, after 3 jobs this summer, experience, full-time. Okay, so you're still in Jersey, you're working this thing, make between $3,000 to $4,000 per month after base pay and commissions. I'm starting to realize my calling card might be sales, as I'm particularly good at it, and they like the idea of performance-based income rather than an hourly rate. I'm currently living at home with my main expenses included paying back the $12,000 in student loans, saving for a used fuel-efficient car, phone bill, saving for Colorado, and future expenses such as car insurance and miscellaneous repairs. My plan is to purchase a car first, pay back all of my loans second, then save for Colorado. It's hard to predict how much I've saved over by the next August, but my guess would be between $15,000 and $20,000. That's awesome. I would like you to address the following based on my plan along with any other obstacles you see. In addition to my 40-hour work weeks, what do you suggest I do to strengthen my job prospects while I'm living at home with minimal expenses? I do a decent amount of reading and picked up a few books to incrementally learn the basics of financially modeling and investment banking, to have some general technical knowledge. I know you will probably be opposed to these next 2 ideas for a side gig, but all right, dude, let's just organize your thoughts here a little bit. You're all over the fucking place. If you're gonna continue on in accounting, what I would worry more about is you're gonna lose your freshness and your skills over that course of a year. Then you go out to Colorado, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck, I forgot all my accounting stuff. What I would do is focus on accounting. Can you learn financial modeling? Yeah, but I postpone that. Investment banking, you can read up on it, but you're not going to get into investment banking going to either Rutgers or your community college out in Colorado. You just aren't. You're going to have to go get your MBA at a high-level place, or with your CPA, go to a Big Four accounting firm, consultant industry, and then get into investment banking. It's very unlikely you're going to get into investment banking before you're 30. Frankly, it's just true. Unless, did you go to Harvard? Did you Did your mom go and your dad was a big rich guy? If not, you're not going into investment banking and you're not getting into Harvard. So, the investment, and there's no real skill called investment banking aside for, once again, that's... So, fuck investment banking. Financial modeling, postpone that. Don't worry about that. Stay fresh on your accounting. Take some online accounting courses. Learn the accounting cycle. That's a very key thing. Take some tutorials, but I wouldn't let it ruin, just stay fresh. Don't try and fucking learn everything. You're going to have a 40-hour work week, all right? Just maybe take an online class or tutorial. See if that community college offers online classes you can take. Yeah, you may have to pay some tuition, but it's going to be cheaper than living out there and paying it. So see if there's something you could do online where you would get credits that would transfer to this community college out in Colorado that you intend to attend. But no, don't learn investment banking. You need to learn accounting before you start learning financial modeling, at least some financial statement analysis. You did take my course, you said, on... Did you take the analysis? Okay, you did take the analysis evaluation of stocks, so you have a pretty good starting point to learn about financial modeling and using financial statements. But I would not, don't go crazy with it. Learn accounting. That's what I would do. And don't go crazy with it either. Have fun. You're fucking young. Save up your money. Stay fresh. But honest to God, don't take on 40 different things. All right, now let's move on. I know you'll probably be opposed to these next two ideas for a side gig, but I'm considering either a bartending certification. Well, I'm not against that. That's a good skill to have. Learn how to pour bar. I mean, it depends on what you charge, but you can get a bartending certification. Again, doesn't mean you're going to become a bartender. And as long as it's cheap, it gets you in, and you can become a bartender. That's not bad at all. Or personal trainings. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, millennials. You fucking EMTs and personal trainers. If it was up to the fucking millennials, the entire GDP of the country would be fucking personal trainers and fucking EMTs. That's all we would have. So you need a ton of people to get injured. You need a ton of fat people. That would be the only... all the other countries in the world would have to do everything for us if it was up to the millennials. I'm an EMT. I'm a personal... Fuck no. God, this fucking... What is it? Don't you think it's flooded by now? Do you think there's a billion fucking personal trainers all over Lifetime Fitness? The only way I'd recommend you going into personal training is if you are a spectacularly hot and good-looking dude where you can get yourself some cougar sugar mama to set you up. That's the only way I'd do it. No, become a bartender. Jesus Christ. Oh, personal trainer? I want to become a personal trainer. That's the equivalent to girls saying, I like children, so I'm going to become a teacher. No. Fucking Christ. Could go on a world speaking tour, well, not world, because the world isn't as spoiled and delusional as the United States, about not becoming personal trainers. Might even be one of my essays I read. Because I've been told by so many people I'd be good at either one based on my personality and lifelong passion for fitness. My biggest two. All right, so I moved on to two, which is technically three. But my biggest concern when I get out to Colorado is that I may not find the motivation or need to finish my degree if I find a great opportunity. I know this may seem like wishful thinking, but after visiting the Denver-Boulder area in July, the economy seems to be booming based on the amount of construction going up, labor statistics, accounting is particularly good, and the startup potential in the region after making connections with a few entrepreneurs in Denver while visiting a buddy earlier this summer. Right? You're already scoping it out, smart guy. Obviously, it's not the end of the world if I don't complete the degree, but I want to hear your take on this. Okay. It's about, you go to college, you go to school, despite what limp-dick, limp-wristed pussies, millennial social justice warrior, 50-year-old women, I'm gonna get my degree finally, and they go major and, what the heart, the money will follow bullshit, all right? You go to school to make money. That's the whole point of going to school. Not to become more well-rounded, not to become educated. Now, you go to school and fork over tons of money so you make even more tons of money. Otherwise, you're called a fucking retard, where you just hand over tons of money, you get a paper. Here's 100,000 of my paper. I'm educated. Which is sadly 60% of the fucks out there now. I have an MA. First thing right off this guy, I have an MA. I'm like, what do you do? Well, I am looking for work, but I have an MA. Anyway, you go to school to make money. However, you don't have to go to school to make money. Some people are very entrepreneurial. Some are very creative. Some are just plain damn lucky. Like, you could be a great salesman. This sales job, all of a sudden, bam, like you're doing really awesome at it. Which is awesome. And then you don't need to go to school. And now at the same time, though, you want to diversify your career options. You want to have options. You want to diversify your skills. So if your company gets laid off or something gets automated, I'm trying to think, you work for Kodak and you develop film and then digital technology comes along, your skill is now obsoleted. So what you do then is while you are making money, because that's the whole point of going to school, and if you can avoid going to school to make money, that's awesome. That's a huge win. While you go to school, then you go part-time at your local community college, pick up a class or two here, and slowly make your way to the degree. If the economy starts to slow down, or your company starts laying off people, or there's not a quarantine, a sequester, they lower people's pay, and it's not growing like you thought, whatever. Then you take more classes and switch part-time. And then if you're planning to get fired or laid off, you should have had making money all that time, some kind of emergency reserve, where you then go find another part-time job, just, bartending. And then you go full-time school, get your degree in accounting. But, yeah, man, if you can make money out of high school, and not have to go to college, that you just saved yourself 4 years of your fucking youth. Lord knows how many brain souls and ultimate boredom when you just like, because you have some fucking dipshit professor talking about transsectionality. And you can make money on top. Yes, do it. Absolutely. You've won. You absolutely won. But to answer your question, it's a balance. Scale it. If you can make money, that's where the majority of your efforts should be. Class are here, there too. Don't not take a class. Continue pursuing your education. But if all of a sudden this starts to shrink and go down, fuck yeah, you go ahead, scale down on work, go to school, and have yourself another opportunity or shot at accounting. So, yeah, look, I went to school for finance and economics. Do I do anything remotely in that field anymore? You gotta scale it. So anyway, and then are you worried about having the motivation to finish your degree? Just commit to it. Just do it. You're just gonna do it. That's it. It's like church or something else, or I don't know. Feeding yourself, brushing your teeth, flossing your teeth. You're just going to do it. You will go and you will get the class. You will get your degree. You will get an A. But don't rush it. That's the whole thing. If you're making good money, if you can find a job out in Denver that pays... Because here's the other thing. You can always go to school. You can always go to school. And as I said, don't try until you're 35. So there is no rush. But you're going to be a 22-year-old kid in fucking Denver. Man, I would have paid $100,000, which I don't have, but I would borrow $99,000 and kick in $1,000 of my own dollars to go back in time and be 22, but living in Denver. Because it's just going to be so cool. All of Colorado, man, you could go driving around, and I've championed Colorado before. I would be focused more, not on doing pot. Don't man, party. Be one of those fucking idiots. I would be focusing on developing hiking, climbing, something really fun, going and camping, gold panning, fishing, everything that Colorado has to offer. And I would just explore that state and enjoy your life because you can, so don't push it like I did. I went to school full time and work full time. No fucking way. Work full time, maybe take a class on a Thursday night, but leave your fucking weekends open, man. Absolutely leave your weekends open. So, a few pictures, record video, Katsai, blah, blah, blah. Jennifer Aniston should give you a blowjob. Yes, once again, I agree with you reiterating that point. And so, yeah, that's it. But yeah, no, you got it. Don't focus too much on school if you're making money. That's the very most important thing. If you're making money, you have obsoleted school. And don't, unless you really need to become an accountant or an engineer, they're going to pay you. There's nothing wrong, with not having a college degree. If you're making money, you don't need a college degree. Best of luck. Toodles.